is a song I wrote, and it's called, fittingly enough, The Bourbon Trail. And it's, look for, see if you can spot 16 bourbons that are mentioned in this song. So 16 bourbons are mentioned. My old granddad, he passed away, but he lived 94 years to the day. He's laid to rest right up on Heaven Hill with a spray of 4 roses on his grave. What's in front of you is a tasting that you've never tasted before. A lot of people have been to, I know people sitting around this room have been to a lot of tastings. You've never seen or been a part of a tasting like this before. This is, we're going to not only hear about the history of bourbon as I talk about it, but we're also going to hear the music that Hickory's going to play, and myself. Thank God he allows me to play with them. I'm not really a bluegrass musician, but I'm a student of his in the bluegrass music part, and he's a student of mine when it comes to the bourbon part. So kind of we're going to learn off of each other. It's kind of really cool. So
except for that drinking part, I got that down.
You got that down. He drink a quart each and every day of some good store-bought Jim Beam. Dr. Forrester said, "Hey, Pappy, you better cut it down." But then the good doc passed away, so who's to say? So raise a red-eye to old granddad. He lived to be an ancient age. That old crow sure left his maker's mark, and now he's drinking with the angels far away. Picnic. But for Elijah Craig, he had a partial barn fire. And it burned down not all of his barn and kind of burned some barrels, and he used those in that way. And that's how it happened for Elijah Craig. And it happened for Evan Williams in a different way. And it happened for David Beam in a different way. Right? But what they did get back from their customers and their friends was when they did age it in this barrel, fun things happened. Oh, when the weekends rolled around, oh, the stories they would flow like branch water pouring down Knob Creek. Evan Williams started to sing, Brother Elijah's voice would ring. Earl passed the jug to Craig and Parker Bean. So raise a red-eye to old granddad. He lived to be an ancient age. That old crow sure left his maker's mark, and now he's drinking with the angels far away. Let's see if I can do it. How a barrel works real quickly. This is the inside of one of these barrels. Is if you light it on fire, you've damaged it. So if I went outside and I snapped a branch off a tree, that tree sends sap to that area to heal itself because it's been damaged. Just like if you it's just like you scraped yourself and scab forms. Same thing happens. So the inside of it's charred, and right where the char ends and the wood begins, sets up all those sugars, rush to that area to heal itself, and sets up a caramelized layer of sugar. And that's where the magic happens. Thank you. Wild turkeys they all were, and like eagles they were rare. They bottled and bonded all the day, and all into the night in Basil Hayden sheer delight. They tell stories about the whiskey men they were. And Parker Beam sent me over 3 barrels of bourbon, and we put 1 barrel in the attic, 1 barrel on the main floor, and 1 barrel in my basement. And he told me, don't turn your air conditioner or your heater on for 12 full years. Can you imagine if I had all of you all over, that the barrel in the attic would taste different than the barrel in the basement? Of course you would. That is a single barrel of bourbon. If we took all the basement bourbon and bottled it up, that's a single barrel. All the attic bourbon, bottle it up, that's a single barrel. But if we mingled those 3 barrels together and then bottled them all up, that's a small batch. So raise a red-eye to old granddad. He lived to be an ancient age. And that old crow sure left his maker's mark, and now he's drinking with the angels far away. Did you get all 16? He'd throw old fits if he didn't get that sour mash. Now he's drinking with the angels far away.